Gaining muscle. After 75, the truth doctors don't explain clearly. What if I told you that even at 75, 80, or beyond, your body can still build muscle, not just maintain it, actually build it? For decades, many people believed muscle loss after 70 was inevitable, something you simply had to accept as part of aging. But modern research tells a very different story. In fact, studies from the National Institute on Aging and several university medical centers have shown that adults well into their 70s and 80s can significantly improve strength and muscle mass with the right approach. And here's the most encouraging part. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. You don't need hours in a gym. Small, consistent habits can make an enormous difference in how strong, stable, and independent you feel. Today we'll talk about how muscle can still grow after 75 and the simple strategies that help make it happen. Section 1. Why muscle matters. More after 75. As we age, the body naturally loses muscle in a process called sarcopenia. Beginning around age 50, adults can lose 1 to 2% of muscle mass per year if they remain inactive. By the time someone reaches their mid-70s, that loss can begin affecting daily life. Simple activities like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or getting up from a chair can become harder. But here's what many people don't realize. Muscle isn't just about strength, it's about independence. Strong muscles help protect balance, reduce fall risk, support joint health, and even improve blood sugar control and metabolism. In other words, maintaining muscle helps protect the ability to live life on your own terms. Section 2. The surprising ability of the aging body. For many years, doctors assumed older adults could only slow muscle loss, not rebuild muscle. But modern research has changed that assumption. One famous study conducted at Tufts University looked at adults in their late 70s and 80s who began simple strength training. After just a few months, participants increased their muscle strength dramatically, some by over 100%. Think about that for a moment. People in their 80s gaining strength they hadn't felt in years. The reason is simple. Even later in life, muscles still respond to challenge. They still adapt. They still grow stronger when given the right signals. Section 3. Strength training is the key. The most powerful signal for muscle growth at any age is resistance training. This doesn't mean lifting heavy weights like a competitive athlete. It simply means asking your muscles to work against resistance. That could include light dumbbells, resistance bands, bodyweight exercises, or even controlled movements like chair stands. 2 or 3 sessions per week is often enough to begin seeing improvements. The goal is not intensity. The goal is consistency. Small progress over time creates real results. Section 4. Protein becomes more important. After 70 or 75, the body becomes slightly less efficient at using protein to build muscle. Because of that, nutrition becomes especially important. Many experts recommend spreading protein throughout the day instead of eating it all at dinner. Good sources include eggs, fish, Greek yogurt, chicken, beans, and legumes. Protein-rich dairy. Combined with strength activity, adequate protein helps the body repair and rebuild muscle tissue. For most adults over 70, a helpful target is about 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. Break that into meals. Aim for 25 to 35 grams of protein at breakfast, at lunch, at dinner to stimulate muscle building. Include leucine-rich sources like eggs, Greek yogurt, fish, chicken, tofu, beans. Add a protein snack if meals are small. Timing matters too. After strength activity, try a protein-rich meal or shake within 1 to 2 hours to support recovery. Stay hydrated. Consider vitamin D. Consider creatine. Speak with your clinician if you have kidney issues or other conditions. Small, steady protein habits plus consistent resistance training help your body rebuild and stay strong. Section 5. Balance and mobility matter. To muscle isn't just about lifting. Balance and mobility exercises are equally important for maintaining independence. Simple practices like walking, gentle stretching, Tai Chi balance exercises help maintain coordination and prevent falls. These movements keep the body functioning smoothly and support the strength you're building. Section 6. Start slowly and safely. If someone has been inactive for years, the most important thing is simply to start gradually. Even small improvements matter. Begin with light movements, focus on proper form, and if possible, talk with a healthcare professional before beginning a new exercise routine. The body responds best to steady progress over time. Conclusion: a powerful truth. One of the most damaging myths about aging is the belief that physical decline is unavoidable. But science tells us something much more hopeful. The human body is remarkably adaptable. Even in the later decades of life, muscles can grow stronger, balance can improve, and daily activities can become easier again. Strength after 75 isn't about competing with younger athletes. It's about protecting independence, confidence, and quality of life. And sometimes the first step toward that strength is simply deciding that improvement is still possible. Because the truth is this: your strongest years may not be behind you. They may still be ahead. Outro. Channel CTA. If you enjoy learning about ways to stay strong, healthy, and independent after 50, consider subscribing to the channel. Here at Over 50 Strong, we explore practical ideas for living better in the second half of life, from health and fitness to travel, lifestyle, and financial confidence. And remember, it's never too late to start building strength.